First Corinthians chapter 13 verses 4 to 8. The Bible lists what love is. In all of the things the Bible listed there is no toxicity there. I believe that everyone needs to have respect and honor and regard for everybody else. Speak up for yourself, because you see, in toxic relationship, a closed mouth is a closed destiny. The essence and the joy of your living should be the excitement of the other person as well. Hello! You're welcome to another beautiful episode of Life Unscripted with Olabisi. My name is Olabisi and I am your podcast host. If this is the first time you're watching my podcast, I say welcome, welcome, welcome. What I want you to do is follow us on all our social media platforms, subscribe to us on YouTube, click on that notification button so that you would get a notification when a new video drops or new information drops for you. We welcome you. I welcome you. I'm looking forward to having you join the tribe. What are we talking about today? All of you, my darling brothers and sisters in a relationship that you are toxic, come, sit. Should I buy you popcorn? Because this is for you. This one is for you all. Toxicity in relationships is a virus. It is not you trying to get to know your spouse better. It is not you trying to express yourself better. It is a virus. And I will give you a classic example. First Corinthians chapter 13 verses 4 to 8. The Bible lists what love is. The characteristics of love. In all of the things the Bible listed there is no toxicity there. I saw patient, I saw kind, I saw selfless, I saw humility, I saw justice, I saw righteousness, I saw accountability, I saw responsibility, I saw empathy and sympathy. I did not see toxicity in there. Love is patient and kind. Love is not selfish, self-centered, vainglorious, full of itself. It's not boastful. It doesn't inflict, it does not inflate pride or inflate its own way. It doesn't embellish the truth. But when you're in a relationship with someone that it's almost as though they dated you for you to be target practice to their wrath. Hey. As a counselor, one of the things that I have discovered about toxic people is they don't want you to go anywhere, but they are narcissistic in their thinking, because they believe that you owe them an eye for an eye. They believe that they should do it to you, but you shouldn't do it to them. They believe that they have to tell you when you are wrong, point things out to you, give you a piece of their mind, pull you down, correct you always, shout at you, raise their hand at you if need be, both men and women. Yes, toxicity includes physical abuse. I mean, I have never met toxic people that speak good about themselves to other people. That spouse is the devil in clothing. That spouse always has something wrong. Have you ever met someone that the only time that they want to sit with you is when they want to tell you off, or when they want to bring someone down? That is one type of toxicity in relationships. Then we have toxicity in platonic relationships. When your friend, your so-called friend, close friend, the only time they pick up the phone to call you is if they want to tell you how good their life is, how great they are having it. Rub it in your face that they are doing better than you. Tell you off. Always have to correct you in love. But what they are actually doing is giving you a piece of their mind, because they know that they are hiding behind the cloak of friendship. And so they can say whatever they want to say and get away with it without having feedback, because if you give them feedback, you are the problem. If you give feedback, you are the one that has an issue. You are married to someone, you're dating someone, you're in a platonic relationship with someone, and then they are always talking down on you. I don't get it. Why would you allow anyone else to use their words to define you? Don't you know that you are made in the image and the likeness of God, the same way that person is? God did not create them different from you. As in, both of you came from the same factory, same manufacturer, same thought process went into making you and making them. Why would you allow them to twist you around so much that you now feel the need to always defend yourself? You're always guarded up. It's very toxic. Toxic relationships in the workplace. Oh, I was a victim of this one. When I joined this organization, I was the 5th person they hired. 5th, oh, not 500th. 5th. So that means that there were 4 people in the company. By the time I joined the company, there were 2 factions already. 2 people on one side, 2 people on the other. I don't do cliques. I don't do factions. I don't believe in division. I believe that everyone needs to have respect and honor and regard for everybody else. So I was expected to join either one of the factions. In fact, the first few months when I joined the organization, my ear was full of this person did this, that person did that. Mind you, the manager, the director of the company for Africa was part of the 4 people I'm talking about. So it's not minus the HNIC. It's inclusive of the person that was meant to lead us in the right direction. I was always caught between the devil and the deep blue sea. Today, this person will come at me. This side did this. The next day, the next side will come at me. This side did this. They're going to punish. They're going to do this. When both of them discover that I was not in anybody's faction, but I was just minding my business, I became a threat. And guess what? I was suspended at work. Maybe they would tell me what I did wrong tomorrow because I still don't understand what happened. I was suspended from work. When I got back, all my privileges were taken away. I didn't have access to the internet. I didn't have access to this. I didn't have access to the intranet. I didn't have access to a lot of things. I swallowed it like a big girl. I wore my big girl panties. And I swallowed it because you know what? I make my decision. I choose not to be bad in that relationship. Then they hired the 6th person. And they were doing the same thing to her. I said, nah, look, you abused me. You were toxic to me. I took it. But you see this young girl, I will not allow you to do the same to her. So I protected her against all of them. I toughened her up. I said, listen, you need to learn to speak up. Speak up for yourself because you see, in toxic relationship, a closed mouth is a closed destiny. If you do not stop the toxicity, it will kill your vibe and it will kill your morale. One day I looked at all of them and I dropped my resignation letter. My boss did not allow me to leave until 3 months after I dropped the letter because she kept thinking that I was going to change my mind. I was done. I did not leave because of the suspension. I left because of the toxicity. And if any one of them will watch this podcast, now they know why I left. I left because of the toxicity. How many people are working in the company that I'll be having heart palpitations because I am coming into work? It's the same thing with relationships. Some people are going to see their boyfriend and they don't know what they are going to collect when they get there. Some people are going to pick up their girlfriend. They don't know what the girl is going to tell them by the time they enter into her space. You are worried about what she's going to say. You shouldn't be with that person. Let me tell you something about a real love relationship. The essence and the joy of your living should be the excitement of the other person as well. That means that both of you should be looking forward to always coming together, being together, and staying in each other's presence. If one person is feeling afraid, if the guy is afraid of what the girl is going to say to her, that guy should break up with that girl because trust me, oh bad gone. As in, why would you be thinking about the person that you're supposed to be in love with, and your blood pressure is going back and forth. Your chest is shifting left and shifting right. For what? Because the person is going to give you a piece of their mind. They should give themselves a piece of their own mind. And you need to take the peace of God. Because you see, toxicity in relationship will rob you of joy, peace. You will not even, nothing would excite you. It's like someone with a very bad odor that walks into a room and soaks up all the energy and the air in the room. That's what toxicity does to your emotions. It soaks up everything and leaves you with nothing. I just want you to know that if you're in a toxic relationship today, it is not healthy. Because you would actually assume that everyone from that gender is the same thing as that person. And no, stop attributing what one person did to a whole gender. Attribute it to that person. That person is toxic. And let me tell you something about toxic people. They always end up alone. Because after a while, people would have enough. I would rather be alone and be happy, single, satisfied than be in a room with a toxic person. Do you know what the Bible talks about a contentious woman? That it is better for the man to live on the rooftop than to be in the house of a contentious woman. If God can tell you that toxicity is bad for your life, hello, what are we saying here? So and this is what I need you to do. Check your relationship. If you are the toxic person, you need help. If you're in a toxic relationship, you need help to get out, because sometimes you don't know that you are in a toxic relationship. Your friends are not in love with that person like you are. Your guys know better. Your girlfriends know better. Your mentors know better. I hope you have a mentor. Toxicity is wrong, is bad, and I don't want anyone to fall victim because it robs you of your peace of mind. And I hope you learned something today. Make a good decision to not be in any form or kind or type of toxic relationship, whether it's romantic, platonic, or business. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today on this podcast. I want you to like, share, follow, subscribe on all our social media platforms, and I will come your way again on the next episode of Life Unscripted with Olabisi. Until then, my name remains Olabisi, and peace out.